What's up, my pilots? Angryponcho here. Welcome back to Celeste. This is the first episode where I'm really using a map to assist me, because there's a bunch of cherries in this part and I want to get all of them. Oh man, look at this place. Feeling adventurous?
I don't know. It looks pretty dark in there. More like a nightmare than an adventure.
I'll just take a quick peek, snap a few photos. This place must be ancient.
Theo, wait.
My Instapix followers are going to eat this up.
There's no way this ends well.
Saddling. Step 1 is going all the way back to the beginning. And climbing in here to get this cherry. Sneaky, huh? And then we go through a strange hallway. You can dash right under here, or you can crouch dash. Both work. And now in this chapter we get introduced to one of my favorite mechanics. Dash blocks. Anytime you dash, the blocks will fly to a second destination and then go back. Uh-oh.
This is Theo's phone. Don't panic, Madeline. Maybe it just fell out of his pocket. I'll give it back to him when I find him.
Right in here in front of the spooky mirror with the spooky eyeball thing above it. That looks kind of like, makes kind of the whole thing look like a face. Yes, very spooky. Boom! And in one fell swoop, you get told two things. One, this level has buttons that you can push. And two, red bubbles keep going until they hit something. And that thing can be another red bubble. It's totally allowed. There's a whole bunch of cherries that we gotta collect around here. There's a few points in this chapter where you have these dash blocks, and you kind of have to think, like, okay, where's it gonna go when I dash? Because they move in, like, just a couple frames. So you can actually, if it looks like it's gonna get out of your way, it will. Oh, my brain struggled for a second there, and I, for some reason, really thought it was going to just come right back to me. Let me just do... No. Ah! Oh, I totally could have climbed back up. I wonder if that's the intended solution. Just wait, climb up. Probably. That wasn't too complicated. Hello. One of the hard things about the red bubbles is you have to dash out of them if they're going to hit spikes. Oh! What an embarrassing mistiming. There it is. Pretty easy little jump to make right there. Let's do this room while we're here. This one's a little tricky. Oop, went too far. What I want to do is jump on this first one, dash over the second, and then land where the third one is. And now I can land here, climb up. Easy. Now we can keep going down. We've got a few spots down here that are blocked by walls. Gotta make our way around here. And the screen looks like it's gonna keep scrolling, but it doesn't. That's actually a pit down there. Go ahead and open that up. So for this one, once again, it's like, if it looks like it's gonna get to where you want it to be, it probably will. The spikes on the top make this one a little bit trickier, because what we want is... That works. You can just use the the refill to get ourselves a second dash back. And that also gets me back over here. No big deal. Oh, overshot. I don't even know if you need to use the bubble for this one. You can probably just fall down from somewhere. Go ahead and open that door too. Whoops. Standing right next to the spikes. Huh. And then... Huh. Oh. My one still had some momentum coming out of that one. Interesting. No, she's really... Okay, I'm just going to dash out of it because hitting the ceiling seems to give you kind of a kick. Alright. I have little checkpoints throughout this level where I have to stop and confirm that I've gotten the correct number of cherries. So, to proceed upward, we go this way. Ah, overshot. Just wanted to land down there. Oh, and we duck. Actually, can get a slight launch off of that, even though you don't need it. Alright. Same strategy as that previous room. Just dash into the platform and then ride it back. Oops, okay. I want to go over the top before I come back out of this bubble. And we ride it all the way across. That's kind of a theme for this level, is getting somewhere by riding a bubble. You don't have to try and time these spikes out of the bubble. You can hang out up here for a bit and then go for it. And we have another secret down here. But, oh! I sometimes forget that if you don't press a direction on the bubbles, you get kind of the default behavior, which is usually just continuing in the direction that you pushed when you entered it. Also, this wall screams... Yeah, secret. There it is. It's like, wait a second. Oops, okay. Yeah, it's kind of a bounce, down, grab the wall. This is kind of an improv room for me. Oh, I think what I want is this. There we go. And we just drop down here and go grab ourselves a berry. Very nice. And it takes us all the way back out here. How handy. I think we got one place left to go, and that's... How do I want to do this? There we go. Up here. That platform actually gives you a boost, even if you are just riding it up. Do I even need to... No, I can use my dash for this. Because there's a green diamond right over there, so... We just yeet. Jump straight up, and it'll be there waiting for us. You may have noticed at some point here we picked up a key. That would be our ticket forward. Once we have, yes, 104 cherries, then we can go to the next part of the level. All you actually have to do in that section is go up and get the key. All the other cherries are optional, obviously. You don't even have to go through those parts. Theo, there you are! Madeline, hey! Why are you inside a mirror? I'm pretty sure you're the one in the mirror. What happened? Well, I was taking a nonchalant mirror selfie. You know, it's your boy, Theo, in this ancient temple. No big deal. Hashtag blessed. Next thing I know, I wake up lying on the ground. What does it look like over there? How can I find you? It's really dark and weird. There's... Wait, something's coming. I'm feeling a strong inclination to run away. Be careful, okay? Oh, bye, Theo. So worrying. And now we enter this next cool section, which has these little blue diamonds that when you run through them, you get yourself a little bit of the room lit up, which is nice. Not only because it helps you see where you're going, but also because it helps you see where you've been. And there's a bit of a maze here. There's only one path forward to the right here. Alright, now we got the big explory room. I believe that's this one. I really like the way that the little lights... Whoop, hello. I really like the way that the little lights work out to be kind of a guiding indicator of where you've been and where you haven't. It ends up being not only a cool way to fill in the environment and like kind of track your exploration in your head, but also, like I said, a great indicator of places you've already been, so you know when you're going in circles to not do that. Of course, it does trigger my collector's desire to light up every single one, which if you go a little too crazy with, you end up with not being able to use them as indicators of where you've been, because you've just filled the whole friggin' room in. Oh, there's so many cherries in this level. This level is really the point where they start giving you a lot of optional... That's not what you want here. Oh, I can't dash for this cherry. Shoot. You want to go left in that third bubble. For these falls, you don't have to start holding left until you pop out of the bubble. You don't want to do it too early, or you might end up pushing left on the bubble instead. Grab that, and then this lets us go here. Again, we... Oh, fucking... I keep thinking that the default direction is the one that I'm just expecting the bubble to go, because I've pushed that direction before, and not that it's going to go to the side and embarrass me like that. Easy. And here, we have a cherry that we cannot access. It is behind a wall, but perhaps there is another way to get to it. Sure enough, got ourselves a ceiling hole. Grab that cherry. Come over here. Get a nice immediate opportunity for a third one. This is a weird room here. So we gotta grab this, and then drop off and land on that one. It's a little tricky. There we go. Now that one gets out of the way for us. And the rest is cake. As you can see, it actually gives us a view of the other side of that center cherry that we couldn't see before. So we end up with a pretty handy little note there. I'm double checking some of my cherry math here. I need to have 115 before I go to the next area. I'm trying to, in my brain here, recollect. Yeah, there's one more before we move forward. And it's down low. Where do we go to the hole? There it is. Oh no, we got this one. Okay. So I've gotten all the cherries for this part here. Now we may proceed onward in the level. Which is past the creepy statue. 109 before this. Yeah, that's correct. Whee! I love getting launched by the platforms. Alright, our second big explory type room here. This one's kind of not too bad. It's got a lot of stuff that we would need to do on the lower half though. That's all just optional. So I think we'll start there. It also gives you a good number of these golden I don't know what you'd even call them, diamonds? Golden lights that, I don't know, it adds kind of to the aesthetic. We get like a different color to the background. I really like how this level looks. I think it's very pretty. That button opened up a door here, by the way. But we gotta go grab this cherry real quick first, so. Oh shit. Oh, I made it. Nice. I wanted a diagonal on that bubble, but a vertical one works too, it looks like. And then this room is kind of a puzzle. where's the... Okay, yeah. I got two things that I need to do here. I want to push this button. Ah! Ah! This is not what I wanted. I got launched. There we go. Boom. Push that button. And then also, whoops. That's fine. I gotta light these lights anyway. That opens the path here. This is another cherry room. Actually, we need to go here first anyway, don't we? This is another one of those gather the pieces bits. Made a lot easier by the fact that springs refill your dash, so just start with the one in the highest point and then work your way down. And the spring refilling your dash makes it much easier. Alright, then we got this room. So for this first one, I like to go into the bubble just before the blue one is going to appear, so I can go past it and get past the pink as it disappears. We end up here, and then as soon as it disappears, a dash gets us to safety. And then the rest is just time jumping. Go with confidence on the timing levels. Once you get a feel for the rhythm, your whatever feels right is probably going to work. Oops, that jumps to the other side. Just do this. Oh. Yeah. And we can sneak in here for another cherry. Okay, so I didn't have to go there first. Yeah, like I said, this whole lower part is optional. All we've gotten down here is cherries and the B-side. So we got that cherry, that cherry, that cherry. Okay, there's one to the left that we have to get still. This level is kind of difficult to navigate just from the fact that it's dark and big. Also, try not to get crushed by those blocks. Okay, now I think we can go up. So let's get out of here. Now, this room looks fun. Oh! I wanted a diagonal down dash. I'm not as practiced with the down diagonals, so... My thumbstick positioning wasn't correct. Yeah, it works. Boom! Check that one off. There should be a corresponding room over here on the right. Also just another cherry challenge. This one's tricky because we're going to have to land here on the way back. So just get ready for that little bit of hoisting up your lederhosen. Okay, I need a diagonal dash out of the top one. That was way too early. No, with the wall. But you can see where we're going to end up having to land. And why this room is a little tricky. This is the point where the cherries really can start to challenge you. It's fun. I think we just want to go in the middle now. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, hello. Ah, yes. We need to get a cherry. Or wait, it seems like we need to get a bubble to boost us up the center there, but actually we're gonna come from the top. There's a little nook over here we can jump into. This room is a bit of a puzzle because you kind of have to fill it in, and then what the fuck am I guess I have to jump dash to there and then kick off. Okay. Oh. You can actually just walk past those spikes. Down here, yeah, okay. Just confirming. Oh no. Neutral kicks are hard. Okay. Cool. And that gets us to here. Another time where we have to dash out of the bubble in order to avoid doom. lets us collect the thing. And then I think we want to go on the other side of this. Is this right? No, that's nothing. Oh, that's right. It raises a barrier there so we can take the bubble across. And that... well done, Punch. Well done. That lets us get this. Okay, so we should have, yep, 115 before we advance to the next bit. And we do, so we good. So now I think we can proceed this way. Just a long, long room. Now to get the secret heart in this level, you cannot use the key on this door. You have to save the key for another door. And in order to get past this one without using the key, you have to go the secret path. Just through the middle of there. Okay, and then, yeah. I love the sections with the green diamonds. I think they're a really good mechanic. Okay, so wait until they're just passing, and you'll have the timing right to slip through those. Boom. Hole in the floor down here. Secret key door. And that lets us get into this room, which has the heart up there. Ah! Almost didn't make it. Where am I meant to go from here? Okay, I guess I'm supposed to just get launched. Whoa! Hello! I wanted a down dash, not a side dash. Thank you very much. Also, some of those rising platforms will crush you, so just keep that in mind. There's the heart. I love that sound effect. Alright, now we just have to go up. And we can go to the next section. No more cherries, no more keys. There's a giant room here, though. See those weird statues in the background? And then here... spooky curtain! It's like something in Dracula's castle. I love it. Into the mirror dimension we go. Spooky. Now the statues come to life. And we become the monster. This section also teaches you that the monsters cannot pass through the dotty fog, but they can destroy these brown and red blocks. Ouch. Huh? This isn't where I was. We fall back down that big room. Also, does the music here remind anybody else of Mass Effect? It's not just me, right? Hey, Badeline, come back here. I want to talk to you. Hey, where are we? What did you do to Theo? You think I'm doing this? That's cute. Sweetheart, this is exactly what I warned you about. Don't try to make this my fault. You still don't get it? The mountain gave me this body. But I'm not the only creepy thing living in that messed up head of yours. Don't like what you see? What a surprise. Shut up! I tried to stop you. Look into the mirror. All of this is yours. This temple only magnifies the mountain's power. You're in control here, not me. I don't believe you. If you're part of me, why do you want to hurt me? Poor Madeline, always the victim. All I do is babysit you and you hate me for it. You're unraveling and you know it.
If you care so much about protecting me, why didn't you just explain what was going on?
Like you would have listened? You never gave me a chance. Well, she's right. She's got her there.
Please, just help me get out of here.
Now you want me to save you?
Why are you doing this? Just be on my side here. Please.
Stop trying to make me feel like a monster. You really want to know why I won't help? Because you deserve this! Still think you can climb this mountain?
Shut up! I don't need your help! I'll do this alone.
With power squats. Hua, 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 hua. And then we immediately get the most wiggly room. And now...
The spooks!
We are getting chased by monsters. Oh, it's metaphors upon metaphors, baby. And in this very first room, we need to use the fact that they can break blocks to collect a cherry hiding in that one. Oh. Pardon me, sir. They're, much like the snowballs in Mr. Oshiro, they're less dangerous when you're above them. Also, that always looks like a secret to me, even though it's not. And they can collect the stuff for you, isn't that neat? Or they can't, they're not collecting things, but they can push the switches in these rooms that let you open the door. So sometimes it's actually easier to try and, can you give me some space here? Thank you. It's actually easier to try and kite one of them out of the way. Or maybe get them to go into an item than for you to actually go and get it yourself. Missed me. And of course we do have this gray, sparkly snow area where we are safe. But we must look upon our own reflection. Thanks, mate. I didn't need him to destroy that, but it does make the path forward more straightforward. I don't know how I just got bumped off of him like that. I think I might have hit his tentacles in the back. I don't know if they act any differently when you get behind them, but... Alright. Now we're in...
If this is all in my head, why is it so hostile? Those things are hunting me. I'm a trespasser in my own world. Theo is trapped here somewhere in here because of me. If I give in fully, maybe the temple will let him go.
Breathe. Oh, it's Mirror Madeline. This is all coming from inside me.
Get up, Madeline. Think of the feather. You can save Theo.
Power squats! Let's go! I'm not a fan of the damsel in distress trope, but I like the Instagram influencer in distress trope. I'm here for it. Theo just wanted to get a selfie, and now he's lost in a temple. This is the section, also, key block. T block. Reverse T block. There's no reverse T blocks. L block. The fact that old God of Tetris college humor video that I was just referencing calls them squiggly and reverse squiggly is really funny. But the fact that he doesn't call the J block a J and he calls it a reverse L is kind of infuriating. Oops. It just spawned me actually right where I wanted to be. I just wasn't ready for success. That's something that happens occasionally in Celeste. You're not ready for your success. So you fail to recognize or capitalize on it. Ah, okay. I don't know why I thought he was going to go right over my head. Doink. This room's nice precision platforming. Can I get another doink? Thank you. Oh! How upsetting. The other thing is, because these guys continually respawn, there's actually a mechanic built around their respawn that gives you a big boost. Neat, huh? The speedrun will actually use those in a couple of rooms where they're right in your way, so it doesn't really lose time to kill them. I have to fling myself over there. I didn't know I could get to those spikes. Oh, nice. Oh. Get another shot. I love that those diamonds refill. And they'll use the boost from the beholder, or whatever those things are, dying, as a way to get a speed boost. I think it's really cool. We've been down there. I'm just lighting up all the lights because, again, it scratches an itch in my brain. How do I get to... Oh yeah, I gotta go past this guy. Go over here. Wanna break a wall for me? Thanks, bud. You've been a big help. Whoops. Ah, I need another jump. Okay, whew! Right, and now... Oh, I don't have my dash. Game over. So I have to jump off of this platform, not use my dash to get to the wall. Key number 1. There's actually 3 keys in this level, and we need all 3 of them to do the intended strat and get a cherry afterwards. Strawberry, rather. But I can actually do the trick that skips 2 of the keys. It's not very hard, so I'll show you. But I'll probably end up using all 3 keys anyway, because I also want to show you the intended strat. Ah! Go away, sir. You know what? You want me to go this way? I'll go this way. I don't want to use the key on the... Oh! I wanted to have all 3 keys following me. I'm sad. Oh well. Oh. Would you kindly stop that, sir? If you continue, we're going to have to ask you to leave the Wendy's. Alright, gotta dash into this bubble. Dash up, dash across. Cherry! It's always so frustrating when you can see the cherry above like a one-way thing. It's like, how do I get up there? I want to be up there. Let's go down here. Okay, we need to dash in and dash out of this one. Let's get up here. And then, I don't know what the intended strategy is for getting back, because there's another red bubble down there, but you don't need it. You can just dash in place and ride the platform back. I don't know. You have to take a couple pretty roundabout paths to get to all of the cherries and things that are in this level. That's one of those situations where you gotta dash right at the spikes and just trust that the block will move in time. And here you get a weird dead end. And it just ends up sending you back this way. That's all there is to that. Key number 2. And we gotta loop around to get key number 3. It's a bit of a puzzle. Well, by the time all is said and done, we should have 122 cherries. And yeah, the only one we're missing is the one that we need the 3rd key to get. Sweet. Alright. So we're set. Set on cherries here. I just need to go... Where was it? I need to drop down over here. This is a fun room. You get chased around by one of these guys while you're also going in and out of bubbles. It's satisfying. And that lets us cross the main room. And you can see we're near to a room we've already been in over there. And this is gonna let us loop around and get that missing... Can I bounce off your head, sir? No? Okay. loop around and let us get that other key. This is an instance of where you gotta use the guy to get the key. And if I can get a head bounce for a dash refill, thank you. And let me get the top one too. Or you can try and kite him into it, but honestly, to get high enough to kite him into it, you probably would have to dash high enough to just grab it yourself, so might as well. Here's another thing where the game is pretty lenient. You may notice I hit my head on this, but then after it moves out of the way and I'm still in my dash animation, the game will continue moving me up. Well, not if you hit the right side of it. Let me try and get a... There you go. You can see it with some of the positions. Just one of those things, like the corner clipping, where the game is trying to make things possible for you. Okay, so the way you're supposed to get across this gap is go back to the right and just keep going right, just straight right from here. And there's a red bubble. And now that we've cleared out both of those key blocks, the path is cleared for that red bubble to come all the way through this room. But I want to show you something cool. So I showed you that there's like supers and that kind of thing. There's also a reverse super where you dash in one direction and then jump in the other direction like that. And it lets you do a super in a place where you don't normally have enough room. Because normally to do a super you have to go forward at least a little bit to get like the speed you want. But you can get more speed by doing a reverse super like that, as opposed to like a regular super from standing in that position. So, all that to say, you can do a reverse super to get across here. And if you do it just right, you get an extended super, or an extended hyper, where you have your dash still. And I am by no means an expert at this, but considering the respawn point is right there, you kind of almost owe it to yourself to go for it a couple times and see if you can pull off some speedrun tech. Okay, yeah, that was it. If I'd done an upward dash instead of a flat one, that would have been it. Again, I want to get a diagonal dash there. Easy. First try. Alright, and now that we have this third key, let me double check here. Yeah, it's down here. There's a third key block right here. And it literally just unlocks a strawberry. So you have your choice of which two keys you want to get if you're just trying to beat the level. And if you want the strawberry, it's all three, baby. Stay out of my way, sir. Thank you. And up we go. Sure should have 122 now, yep. That's all of the strawberries for this bit. Again, just filling in the room. I like turning on the lights. Oh wait, I didn't... Shit! Ah! Ah! I skipped a cutscene. Fuck. Okay. Well, we got all the cherries for this bit, so let me... Oh no! Here goes my full clear. Can I get back from here? No, I don't think I can. Okay. It's fine. That was all the cherries in the section, so don't worry about it. Here, I just needed to, not the whole level, just the parts we'd gotten to so far. Most of them are in depths and search. But anyway, search puts us back right here. We already saw that cutscene. So what I wanted to show you, and this is going to be kind of silly, is there's a cutscene up here. But you can only get it if you come into the room from the right side, and it's the wrong side. So I automatically just decided not to go that way in my brain without thinking about it. But I forgot there's a cutscene to show. So now we'll actually have to hit the trick in order to avoid collecting the keys again. Look who it is! Theo! Thank God I found you. You heard it here first? Madeline is canonically Christian? Madeline, wow, am I happy to see you. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. I've just been stuck in this crystal thing for ages. Do you get the feeling this place knows you better than you know yourself? Yeah. I'm so embarrassed that you have to see this side of me.
I tried to stop you. I hope that selfie was worth it.
Selfies are always worth it, dude. I love that they use the YOLO sound effect here.
I shouldn't be mad. This isn't your fault. I'm glad you're safe, but you're trapped because of me. And now this temple is showing you what I'm really like. I'm horrible.
Hey, we're in this together. Don't act like this is all on you.
What do you mean? Look at all the fucking eyeballs.
You didn't trap me in this crystal. Sure, those monsters are coming for you, but the temple is shaping itself around me, too. I can feel it. Those eyes are staring at me. And this crystal is coming for me, I know it. I hate to ask, but I really need your help right now.
Okay, I've got your back. I'll bust you out of that thing and we'll escape together. Just as soon as I find my way around to you.
Madeline, you're my only hope right now. I believe in you, for real.
I hope that's not a mistake.
Oh, there's more.
If this temple is showing me who I really am, then I deserve this, don't I?
Alex, you have to stop being so hard on yourself.
Who's Alex?
Sorry, I meant Madeline. But my comment still stands. No one deserves this, least of all you.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, I can do this.
Sweet. So, to explain my snide remark about Madeline being canonically Christian there, it's, this game is one of the things it's known for. I guess it's really known for 3 things. One, being an awesome platformer with tight controls and great gameplay. And 2, being an awesome speed game. And 3, featuring a transgender character as the protagonist. And the, one of the two... shit. One of the two... What would you call them? Founders? No, creators of the game is a transgender woman, too. So, the game's got a big... It's got a big love in the trans community. Thought if I stopped talking I'd nail it. But what's interesting is... Got it. The creator of this game, Maddie Thorson, I think is her name, is, like I said, she's a transgender woman, but she didn't come out until after Celeste did, as a game. And so as a result, there's nothing in the text in the game, at least in the base game, that like explicitly says Madeline is a trans character. Please interpret this game as trans allegory. Also, have you seen The Matrix lately? You know? So it's kind of like, you get to have this fun debate about developer or author intentions or artist's intentions. Like in the article where Maddie confirmed basically that Madeline is trans was okay, we'll get back to this discussion.
Theo, I finally found you!
I knew you'd make it.
It wasn't easy. Are those monsters really coming from inside me?
Madeline, that's a valid question. I'll be happy to discuss how the monsters relate to your inner self, but right now, my inner self is real sick of being stuck in this crystal.
Oh, right. Don't worry, I'll break you out.
With my face! Well, that didn't work. Well, this is a solid start, but this crystal is like an expression of my negative psychic energy or whatever.
Yeah, but how do we break it?
If I knew why I trapped myself in this thing, maybe I could bust out. But I don't. And I don't think I can get to the bottom of it while we're stuck in this nightmare dimension. I hate to say it, but you might have to...
Theo, don't even think about that. I am not leaving you behind.
Hell no, you better not leave me in this place. I was gonna say you might have to carry me.
Oh.
Yeah, I can do that. Carry. Dang, girl, you can lift. And, okay, so what I was saying is, there's nothing canonically in the game until you get to the farewell ending, which I have not been able to beat farewell, so I haven't gotten to see it myself. But in the final cutscene, which I guess is the final cutscene for the game, because farewell is the 9th chapter, it's like the last, like it was released a year after the game came out, and after Maddie had kind of found herself a little more. And as a result, by that point, the development team was like, yes, we now know for sure that this is what we want Madeline to be. And so they put a little trans flag on her desk. It's really cool. I think there's a gay pride flag there too. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm at the end of the room. I would like to not do it over. Thank you. Which I think is really cool. It brings up an interesting argument about author intent and artist intent. Like, can you separate good art from a bad artist is a question that people have been asking a lot lately with J.K. Rowling because of her being a horrible TERF. And, got him. Yeah, oh, come get me. And she does stupid shit like after all the books have come out and it's been like 5 or 10 years, like, oh yeah, Gandalf was gay. Just like, what? There's nothing in anywhere that like makes that like canonical. Like, it doesn't have any relevance to the text. It doesn't really seem to like have a purpose. Like, it's just, it feels like you added it after the fact is what it comes down to. And a gun. And Maddie actually calls that specific example out as kind of a counterexample to, like, we didn't want, you know, they didn't want Madeline being trans to be seen as that same kind of, we added it after to score points or whatever, type of, like, fake activism. Okay, can you just, oh, thank you. I need to squish him, and then I need to bounce off of the blast. Oh, I dashed into it instead of throwing Theo. I may just have to beat this room without talking. Now you're just showing off. I thrust and squatted you, you beholder. Anyway, I think that it doesn't come across as that sort of performative, we added it after type of fakeness, because it's kind of like, well, it's kind of like The Matrix, where you can watch it through one lens and understand like a particular interpretation about like society and like brainwashing and whatever else, and then you watch it through another lens and be like, oh wow, this is actually a really good allegory for transness. And then oops, oh damn it, Theodore, I wanted you to go flying off to the right and make this part really easy. There we go. Whereas recontextualizing Dumbledore as gay doesn't really do anything to change how you interpret the story. Unless you're one of those awful fanfic writers that wants Dumbledore to fuck Harry. In which case, you can just... Oh! I didn't know you could crush him up there! Dude! Nice. Yeah, in which case, if you're one of those people who wants Dumbledore to fuck Harry, you need to get help. That it's not a healthy relationship with power... Oh, don't go back that way. No, don't go in the pit either, Theodore. Okay, I have to just... There we go. The timing's a little weird. We have to be close. I can feel it. All that to say, trans rights are human rights, and this game's fucking awesome. And I think it's really great that, as far as I know, the first, like, really successful game with a canonically transgender protagonist is really good. It's great that it worked out that way. Can I just... There we go. Thank you. Get blasted to the right. Oh, what? Damn. Oh, Theo's encouraging us. I know his life is literally in our hands right now, but still it's nice. Ah! I am using his face to hit switches, so he's probably really feeling involved at this point. Can you... Theo, when you just go to the top part... Oh, fucking get squished in there, you little asshole. Now that one was on purpose. It's great. Okay, things are getting a little weird. Oh, look, it's Theo's psyche. Ah! Get a little... Boom. You're no longer trapped in a prism of Instapix followers, Theo. Be free. Be free, Theo. Be free. I love the imagery of Madeline carrying him out, and he's just got his phone in his hand still. It's really funny. Alright. Mirror Temple done. Yeah, so as we go into this next chapter, you have your homework assignment. Think of it not just as a metaphor for anxiety and depression, which is kind of on the face of it, but look for hints that anxiety and depression may be coming from a dysphoria type source. Anyway, I'm not the expert on the subject. I just thought I'd mention it, and that it's a good example of good representation, and it's a damn good game too. Just such a good combination. Sweet, no full clear. All right, I'll see you guys next time when we head into reflections and get to know Madeline even better. You're gonna like it, trust me.